Somerville Educational Channel 15's coverage of Somerville Lady Highlanders basketball. I should say, Todd Harmon, and you are Braden Moriarty, and we are joining you from Brune Fieldhouse tonight as your Lady Highlanders take on the Royals of Georgetown High School. Of course, this is a rematch against these two teams. Both of these two teams faced off in the first game of the season. It was a 47-43 win for the Lady Highlanders, and the Lady Highlanders are coming off their best offensive output of the season as well, scoring 58 points against Charlestown last week.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of things to be confident about if you are the Somerville Lady Highlanders, and you come up with a goal, like you said, Todd, and you already have a win over this team. They played in the opener, and Somerville was able to win by 4. That's great for the team as they try to build their confidence going into this young season and build on it. But the most important thing is not to get cocky. You still got to play the game. So it's important that they come out, they execute, they do what they do best, which is hustle, play defense, and just do the best that they can to try to get another win in the ledger.
Absolutely, no question about that. You mentioned defense. Defense extremely important. We mentioned that first matchup between these two squads, and we had Grace McDonald for the Royals was the leading scorer in that game with 17 points. So defensively, they've got to do what they can against that young player, and youth will come into play tonight as the Royals are a very young team. We're going to go for the announcement of the starting lineups momentarily, as well as the national anthem in just one moment.
Somerville leads the way in ensuring sporting events are safe and enthusiastic. Give honor and respect to student athletes, coaches, officials, families, and fans by appreciating outstanding plays by all teams and athletes, supporting decisions by coaches and officials, showing you are a role model on the court and in the stands, using only positive language and gestures, removing your hat and remain standing through the entire singing of the national anthem, and entering and exiting the area safely. Not doing your part to ensure Somerville athletic events are safe and positive may result in being told to leave or being banned from local sporting events. Now the starting lineup for the Royals. Starting at guard, junior, number 3, Caitlin Donahue. Starting at guard, junior, captain, number 12, Brenna Donahue. Starting at forward, sophomore captain, number 14, Lila Kroll. Starting at guard, junior captain, number 21, Emma Dunleavy. And starting at forward, sophomore captain, number 30, Mae McNeil. The Royals are coached by Mr. Dave Tucker. And now the starting lineup for your Somerville Highlanders. At forward, junior, number 11, number 2, Destiny Augustine. At forward, number 3, freshman, Jamima Joseph. At guard, number 5, junior, Melina Pimentel. At guard, number 20, junior, Jennifer Cavoni. And at guard, number 31, junior, Emily Sabatino. The Highlanders are coached by Mr. Paul O'Halloran. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and move your hats for the singing of our national anthem by Somerville High School freshman Jamima Joseph.
Go Jamima! Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's
Once again, a tremendous rendition of the national anthem by Jemima Joseph. You know, it appears with her very quick development as just a freshman down in the low post, a position she's not been used to up until this year, has done phenomenally in the early season here. So the low post position might be a lockdown for some years ahead for the Lady Highlanders, and I think the national anthem's taken care of for quite a while to come.
Yeah, I think that, you know, I think I'm the backup.
Oh, are
Honestly,
you?
yes, I'm her substitute.
I really hope Jemima stays healthy
Yeah, me
throughout the
too.
year, specifically her vocal cords.
Yes, very important. Let's hope that she can hit the boards tonight as hard as she hit the high notes in the anthem. Get
Very
out there.
nice.
Yeah, you like that?
I like that.
Nice. So she's going to be out there. She's easily the tallest person on the court, even with the skyscraper of the ref that's standing in front of us. And we'll see. She liked that one, too. But
You're
we'll
on
see
fire.
I am trying. But Jemima is going to be out there, and it's very important that the ball kind of goes through her. We're going to see if they stick to the game plan that they had last game. And the most important thing for Jemima is to make sure, and for all the Lady Highlanders, is that they stay out of early foul trouble.
No doubt about that. Of course, free throws were very, very important in that first matchup between these two teams, as Georgetown was 48% from the free throw line, 11 for 23 in that game, a game that they lost by 4 points, left 12 points sitting there at the foul line, could come into play tonight. So we will tip this one off as Jemima Joseph will tip it off, and she tips it back, but it is controlled by number 3 for Georgetown. That would be Donahue. Up to Lila Kroll and back over to Donahue. Great defense there by the Lady Highlanders as that ball is stolen away by Destiny Augustin. There's Melina Pimentel with that drive down the left-hand side of the lane, and there is the crashing of the boards, just like you called, as Jemima Joseph finishes off with the offensive rebound.
Yes, more of that, please. Nice start for the Lady Highlanders.
No doubt about it. Nice drive to the basket, making things happen by Pimentel, and then Joseph right there for the rebound, using that size and athleticism. Donahue at the top of the key, looking to provide the help there. She does. Little skip pass there to the left corner, finds McNeil. Back around to Donahue, gets it down to the right corner. There's her sister, Brennan Donahue, and that will be a shot clock violation. Excellent defense by the Lady Highlanders, not letting any interior passing.
Nice smothering D, and the block by Jemima at the end of that to make sure that they didn't get a shot up. Awesome possession on defense for the Lady Highlanders.
No doubt about it, a great start to the game for Jemima Joseph. Melina Pimentel with the ball, gets it over to Sabatino.
Woohoo!
Little head fake there for Sabatino. She drives it down the right-hand side, kicks it off to Destiny. She'll back it back out and restart the offense as Cremoni has it now.
Yeah, you can see that she wanted to reset there after she fumbled that pass, but a quick turnover.
Yep, that ball stolen away by Kroll. And as she gives it up to Brennan Donahue, gives it up to her sister there. Back out to Brendan Donahue, and her shot is no good. Kroll's putback is no good as well. Pimentel comes away with the rebound, and she is running the floor. 3-on-2 situation here. Pimentel takes it to the rack. Her shot is blocked, and it kicks it back out to Augustine. Destiny with the drive down the lane, no good. There's Jemima Joseph with the rebound and the putback. Looked like there could have been a little foul there with the body by Georgetown, but no call, but a great finish by Jemima Joseph.
Yes, very nicely done from Jemima and from the rest of the team there. Nice spacing on the floor.
Timeout, Georgetown.
That's 2 possessions on this end where they get second chance points and let Jemima clean up the mess and get the bucket for the Highlanders.
No doubt, excellent job by Jemima Joseph to start with. Timeout taken on the floor by Dave Tucker, the head coach for the Georgetown Royals. Talking to him before the game, this Georgetown team is the team that beat the Lady Highlanders twice last year in both of their meetings. Of course, the Lady Highlanders got the win in the first game of the season this year, so they're up 1-0 in the matchup. The Royals, a tough season this year. They lost 8 seniors to graduation. They have 2 seniors on the squad, but only one of them has any previous varsity experience, and that was 3 years ago. As we see the offensive boards being cleaned there by Jemima Joseph in replay. Great job there. And then another senior that has not played at all. So a very youthful squad out here for Georgetown, and the record shows it with no wins on the season so far.
Yeah, it's a team in transition. They're looking for their first win, as you said. They come into a very raucous Fieldhouse as we have a big crowd behind us. We're going to see if that's going to come into play here.
All right, the Royals Royals working their offense as Emma Dunleavy has it. She'll kick it off to the right-hand side to Donahue, back over to Dunleavy, and this time back over to another Donahue. That one's shot is taken by Kroll from the left corner, and it is good for 2.
Nice set play for Georgetown to get them back, get them on the scoreboard.
As Destiny Augustine gets fouled going up for the bucket after the drive. That foul is going to go against Maeve McNeil. That's her first, and the first against the Royals. So Destiny goes to the line for 2.
Yeah, good game plan here set by Coach O'Halloran. As you can see, just push the ball up, push the issue, force them to defend you down in the paint, and try to go to the foul line as much as you can.
Tough luck there for Destiny as that one rolled everywhere but into the cylinder. Looking to make it a 5-2 Highlanders lead here. And her second shot is good. Lady Highlanders applying full court pressure here as Sabatino, who did a tremendous job at the top of the zone in their last game against Charlestown, once again at the top of this 3/4 court zone. As Georgetown able to break the pressure, but then a turnover on the pass is nobody home. Dunleavy trying to find somebody there in the left wing. Nobody home though. Destiny will inbounds to Jen Cremoni.
Yeah, you can see it. Georgetown doesn't really know how to get the ball into the key as they're trying to do as Molina pushes up the court. Somerville doesn't seem to be having that problem.
Not at all. As Molina's shot is up, it is no good as Kroll gets the weak side rebound. Sabatino applying the pressure there, but they will get it across midcourt. There's Sabatino picking the pocket, though, into Molina's hands. Pimentel back the other direction. She's forcing the action. Nice little crossover into the paint. Kicks it back to Destiny. Destiny will drive down the right-hand side. Her layup is up. It is no good.
Oh.
Cremoni almost with the rebound, and Augustine and Cremoni ran into each other, and that knocked the ball out of bounds off of the Lady Highlanders.
Yeah, some youthful exuberance there trying to get the rebound. 2 Somerville Highlander players managed to cancel each other out on the boards.
Nice breaking of the zone there by the Royals, but Melina Pimentel gets her hand in there, knocks the ball off of Emma Dunleavy as she was driving down the right-hand side of the lane, so it'll be the Lady Highlanders ball.
Good defense, a lot of quick hands out there. Melina's really showing her stuff as we've seen her do even starting from last year. So let's see if they can keep this up with the defense. Ooh.
Cremoni almost gets that pass knocked away, but it gets knocked right back into her. Pimentel being stalked there, it looks like, by Donahue. Donahue reaches in, but Caitlin gets called for the foul there on the reach in. So that's going to be the second team foul, the first personal foul against Caitlin Donahue.
Yeah, this is boding well for the Highlanders. Get the other team in foul trouble. No.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Turnover there, though, as Cremoni's inbounds was a little bit too hard and came off of Molina. And but the Royals could not cash in on the other side, so turnover goes back to the Highlanders.
Yeah, it's important for the Highlanders to make most out of these turnovers that Georgetown is committing right now. You got to get points off of these turnovers to really make them count.
As Cremoni gets the inbound, she's defended there by Dunleavy. Gets it off to Pimentel, defended by Donahue. Pimentel picks up her dribble near midcourt. Dangerous there, but able to find Jen Cremoni. As Cremoni kicks it off to Sabatino. She will dribble, penetrate into the center. Her up and under move is no good there. Nice thoughts by Sabatino, though.
Nice move, straight into the paint. Just couldn't finish it off, but you know, if you get that, that's going to go in more often than not.
The Royals able to break the pressure once again by the Lady Highlanders, but the double dribble is called on Caitlin Donahue, so another turnover goes to the Lady Highlanders.
Yeah, the Lady Highlanders are seeing a nice uptick here in possessions. They just have to get the ball in the bucket, really take advantage of this here. This is they can't afford another empty trip off another turnover because those are going to eventually dry up.
Using her speed, looking to set up a 3-on-2. She takes it herself and misses underneath. Once again, not quite able to finish near the basket.
They're able to get down there. It's just about putting, you know, the ball in the cup.
Ball held by Emma Dunleavy. She kicks it off to Caitlin Donahue. Back over to Dunleavy at the top of the key. Dunleavy with the entry pass to Kroll. Kroll called for the travel as she took a stutter step. Another turnover going to the Lady Highlanders.
Yeah.
Highlanders stuck on 5. The Royals stuck on 2.
Some really good defense. Some really good defense from both sides so far as this game. Now we just got to see who is able to break it.
Very active hands for both teams, as both teams very, very active in terms of getting their hands in there and trying to knock the ball away, just like Georgetown did. It still remains Somerville's ball. As Cremoni gets it from Pimentel, the shot by Joseph is no good. Rebound brought away by Georgetown up to Donahue. She feeds it back to her sister. And once again, Caitlin Donahue with the ball gives it back to Dunleavy. Dunleavy at the top of the key, defended by Sabatino. The left wing three-pointer is up, and we have a tie ball game as the three-pointer goes in for Caitlin Donahue. 5-5 is the score. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cremoni feeds the ball ahead to Sabatino. Sabatino looking to take it to the basket. She'll pick up the foul as Kroll pushed off. That's going to be her first personal foul. That's going to be the third team foul against Georgetown. 3 team fouls against the Royals, not one yet against the Lady Highlanders. As Jemima Joseph will check out, Miranda Melanson checks in for the Highlanders.
Oop. Errant pass by Sabatino. Luckily, Pimentel was able to corral it for a second until Destiny turned it over.
Yeah, quick turnover there. Georgetown back the other direction as Kroll has it. She'll kick it back out to Donahue. There's Dunleavy with the shot from the left side, no good. Rebound is taken by Georgetown as Kroll ends up with it. She will dribble penetrate from the baseline, and the foul picked up by, I believe, Molina there. Pimentel will get her first, and that is the first team foul against the Lady Highlanders.
Yeah, it's got to be a little troubling that Somerville's obviously played some very good defense here, but we still have a tie game here as we're going to get. No? I thought we were going to get an over and back, but I guess that was tipped.
Dunleavy now with an open lane to the basket. The shot is up and it is good, and the foul is called. So looking for the and one will be Dunleavy at the line. 7-5 is the Royals' lead.
Yeah, taking advantage of what they can get. As we see a replay here. Oh, no, a different angle, sorry. Thought it was a replay. Cremoni's able to come away with the rebound, which is nice.
Pimentel with a beautiful look to Sabatino, but just couldn't quite finish near the basket. Destiny comes away with the rebound. The ball comes back around to Sabatino. She's looking for some help. There's Jen Cremoni. Beautiful cut to the basket. Great job by Sabatino to find it.
Yes, excellent job. Great vision from the Lady Highlanders there to find the ball in the key. As Pimentel picks it off.
Great pick there by Pimentel. She finishes with the left hand, and Somerville leads by 2, 9-7.
Great anticipation from Molina right there. Excellent job and great job on the finish.
Back the other direction. Dunleavy's shot is up. It is no good, and Cremoni controls the rebound. And she's going to get called for carrying the ball, as Dunleavy made her adjust her dribble there, and apparently she picked up the ball, brought it over top, and they called her for the carry. You don't see that call every day.
Well, ever since Allen Iverson went out of the NBA, yes, you do see it. You don't see it that often anymore.
Even when he was in the NBA, it wasn't called. It was done every single night, every single play almost, but it wasn't necessarily called. 9-7 is the Highlander lead. Just under a minute now in the first quarter remaining. It's Georgetown working the ball around. Nicole Donnelly with it now, over to Donahue. Caitlin Donahue back to Donnelly.
Oh.
Donnelly with a jump fake there as Jemima Joseph comes away with the ball, looks up court to Melina Pimentel. Nice pass there. Melina controls it, but could not quite find anybody to pass it to as it went off of it. Looked like Emily Sabatino out of bounds.
Yeah, Melina did a heck of a job gathering that pass. Out basically from her ankles, trying to get it back up, and was almost able to get it to her teammate. But fortunately, we had the turnover. We're going back Georgetown's way.
Taylor Casey checks into the game for the Lady Highlanders. Also number 5, Grace McDonald there with the ball. She had 17 points, I should say, in the first matchup against these teams. As Jemima Joseph comes away with the rebound. She drives down into the paint, tries to find Sabatino. She does find Sabatino, and Sabatino finishes on the weak side for the Lady Highlanders in the 4-point lead. 7 seconds left now. Georgetown with the ball, gets it off to Donahue, I should say. Shot is up, it is no good by Donahue. So that is a 4-point lead for the Lady Highlanders
first
after
quarter,
one quarter
Somerville
of
11,
play. They lead
Georgetown
11-7.
Yeah, you know, missed on some conversions there that looked like they would be easy layups, but as we look at the replay of some of the action down there, you can't say that the Lady Highlanders didn't dominate this quarter of basketball, as you see the nice quick up that Sabatino was able to get right there. Jemima getting that ball down, she was able to get the rebound on one end, dribble it all the way down, and find Sabatino down low with a really great pass and great vision. I mean, she can do it all at this point, and she's only a freshman. And this is, really a positive spin for the Highlanders and a positive development. Hopefully, we've seen her grow through the 3 games that we've seen so far. It's going to be kind of exciting to see if they can keep this up. But right now, they got to worry about the second quarter.
No doubt about it, worrying about the second quarter. Leading by 4 here. Very uneven in terms of the offensive end for the Somerville Highlanders there in the first quarter. They started out very well. Jemima Joseph doing some nice work on the boards and putting the ball back in. Then they had a little dry spot there. They got a lot of good looks, just couldn't quite finish, but then finished off with a flurry there as they retook the lead and extended it to 4 points. So Melina Pimentel will inbounds directly in front of us. Cremoni with the ball now. Defended by Donnelly. They get the ball off to Casey. Casey into the paint, looking for some help there. She'll kick it out to Melanson over to Cremoni. Cremoni down low looking for Jemima, and it looks like she's going to be fouled there as Brenda Donahue will be called for the foul.
Yeah, great positioning from Jemima down there. Great pass to get her the ball. That's another thing that we really saw in the first quarter was crisp passing from the Highlanders. Really nicely done. Let's hope that continues.
Cremoni gets the inbound off to Pimentel. They feed it inside to Joseph. She'll bring it out to the perimeter. A little give and go action there with Pimentel. Oh, just couldn't quite finish there. It's a great job by Joseph and Pimentel working the give and go, but they've got to be able to finish in these situations around the basket.
Yeah, pretty timely teamwork right there. It's just the last 5%, the finishing, that's proven to be a problem so far.
There's Joseph from the outside. Her jumper is up, and it is good. That's a 2-pointer there for Jemima, but showing some nice long range there is Jemima Joseph.
Yeah, nice 10-footer, 12-footer at least from back there. Oh man, if she's got a mid-range game, watch out.
Somerville leading now 13-7. McDonald with the ball for the Royals. Feeds it down into the corner, bounces around off of Haley Zadina, and stolen away by the Lady Highlanders as Joseph finds Melina Pimentel all the way down the floor, but that's going to be wiped away as she's called for the offensive foul. I believe the referee got her with the shoulder going down there. So we'll see it here on replay. She's going to call that. I'm not totally sure about that. I'd like to call the referee over here and show her that replay.
Yeah.
Because it certainly did not look like a foul to us.
Yeah, she definitely didn't have her feet planted, that's for sure. And I don't really know if you can call that. It might have looked differently from her angle, but looking at the angles that our crack camera staff has gotten for us, that was not a foul.
And that's tough too, because that's a second foul on Melina Pimentel, who picks that pass off. And we're back the other direction for the Highlanders. A great pass across the lane to Jen Cremoni. Couldn't quite finish. Back out to Joseph. Over to the right corner to Melanson. Cremoni now has it at the right wing. She's looking for a cutter towards the basket. Instead, she'll bring it out to the top of the key and reset the offense. Over to Melanson in the left wing. Joseph with it at the top of the key. Shot clock running down. There's Joseph driving into the paint. She is fouled as she goes up. Foul's going to go against number 5, Grace McDonald.
5, Grace McDonald.
That's her first personal foul. That is the team's 5th foul.
Yeah, Jemima, they're not going to be able to stop her if she keeps doing that. That's just unstoppable, especially when you don't have any height. Defenses, Jemima slams the ball down here.
First free throw is up, bounces around, does not drop as Sabatino checks into the game. Pimentel will take a seat.
See, you got to treat the ball with respect. You can't smack it down like that. It's not going to go in the hoop. It's going to get mad at you. What is this?
Here it is. Here it is again.
Yeah, maybe she's trying to teach it a lesson.
I don't know what that ball did to her, but she's not happy with it, as her second shot is no good as well. Rebound taken away by Donahue as she feeds McDonald. McDonald back the other direction now for the Royals. Donnelly with it, feeds back over to Donahue. Top of the key is McDonald. Down over into the right corner for Britta Donahue. That bounce pass on the entry is stolen away by Sabatino, showing great defense once again. She feeds it off to Jen Cremone to get away from the pressure. And Cremone brings it the rest of the way. Jemima drives into the paint, once again showing the speed and athleticism. Great first step there.
Yep.
She got a lane to the basket and she's fouled.
Yeah, and you know what? She can put the ball on the floor and create her own shot, which is huge in high school basketball, especially in lady hoop. She was able to get down the ball with ease down
Georgetown foul number 12,
down in the key.
Brune Donahue.
And those will go for her more often than not. She just has to keep that up.
That is the second personal foul against Brenda Donahue. 16 foul against the Royals, and Jemima makes the first.
See, she didn't spike the ball that time.
Good point. Very good point. It's Casey, excuse me, Casey and Melanson checking out of the game. Checking into the game for the Lady Highlanders is Destiny Augustine, as well as Kiara Alejandro as the shot. The second free throw is no good. Or I should say rebounded by the Lady Highlanders. So try to feed it into Joseph. She kicks it back out. There's Destiny with the drive. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Destiny comes away with her own board. She will once again drive to the hole, this time from the baseline. No good once again. And the defense comes away with the rebound.
Some nice second chance opportunities there. They just got to convert on them.
McDonald takes a shot. It's no good. There's Joseph with the rebound. Pass over to Cremone. They'll break the pressure. Sabatino saves it from going out of bounds, but it's taken away by Zadina.
Nice hustle by Sabatino there.
Ball being brought up by Nicole Donnelly. Feeds it off to Donahue, back over to Donnelly. McDonald with it now. It's Donnelly and Donahue playing catch and involving McDonald as well as they get the ball inside to Thompson. She kicks it back out, and Zadina tries the drive and shot. It is no good, but there is a foul.
Be interested to see if that goes on Cremone or Destiny.
That one's going to go against Cremone.
Destiny Augustine.
Oh, I thought he said 20. No, he did say 20. It's going to go against Cremone. That's her first. Team's fourth. First free throw up.
Correction.
Good.
Somerville foul number 20, Jennifer Cremone.
And the Cremone cheering section once again vocal.
Yes, or in this situation, jeering section. Giving the announcer some flack.
Thompson's second free throw is good. It's a 14-8 Somerville lead. As Cremone runs the point for the Highlanders. Sabatino. Skip pass back to the top of the key to Destiny. Destiny with the entry pass to Jemima. Jemima's shot is up, and it is good.
Great.
No defense for that.
No, great pass inside, great vision from Destiny to get the ball down to Jemima, and Jemima's got footwork for days, man. She knows what she's doing down there. She was able to get that ball right up, had good positioning, went up straight up center. That's a great shot. That's a great play. Keep that up.
No question about it. Is the entry pass is kicked back outside. Donahue now with it. Brenna's shot is up, and it is good. I'm sorry, that's actually Caitlin with her second three-pointer of the game. The lead now is 16-11 for the Lady Highlanders as Cremone runs the point.
Yeah, they got a nice little confidence swing here and a momentum swing as they get the ball down to Jemima. Oh!
Nice try there by Jemima, and did a really good job there, noticing that she had defenders on both sides. Did not bring the ball down that time. Just couldn't quite finish.
And she went over the top. She went up for the high glass shot, which I like. Gotta like the high bank shot.
Donahue's three-point attempt is no good. Destiny back quickly the other direction. She right in between two Royals defenders and gets the bucket.
Heat! That was fantastic.
Back the other direction. McDonald's circus shot is no good as Jemima tried to lead Sabatino a little too far down court. And Sabatino picks up a soft foul there as she reaches in against Caitlin Donahue. So Sabatino picks up the foul. That's going to be the fourth. Or I should say fifth against the Lady Highlanders. I believe that's Sabatino's first of the contest.
Yeah, a little bit of a frustration foul there, silly foul, but she wanted to get that ball out. She saw an open lane, and she wasn't able to catch up with the ball. Hey, that happens.
McDonald with the ball. Now Donahue with it. They kick it over to Kroll. Kroll with the head fake, dribble penetration. Her shot is no good, and there's Melina Pimentel to take the ball.
Ball hawking it, coming right in, flying into the key, getting the rebound. Drilled. Oh.
Pimentel trying to find Melanson down on the left-hand side in the baseline, but the ball was hit from behind by the Georgetown defense, causing the pass to go errantly.
Good defense by the Royals not to give up on that play.
Somerville setting up their full court pressure here. Trying to trap right there at the half court. Nice one set up, and that's going to cause a turnover as the pass was caught by Emma Thompson, but caught out of bounds. So the Lady Highlanders will get it with the 18-11 lead. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the first half. And they have the ball. It's Cremoni with it. She'll dribble down the left-hand side, feed it off to Destiny. Destiny looking to penetrate. She will into the paint. Her shot is up. It is no good. Ball is batted around, taken by Thompson for the Royals. She gets it off to Donnelly.
Destiny's got a really nice crossover.
McDonald saves that one from going out of bounds. Working around the perimeter. Donnelly with it now at the top of the key as she will penetrate with a dribble there into the paint. Shot is up, it is no good. Rebound by Destiny. And once again, quickly up floor are the Highlanders, but they're going to reset their offense.
Smart move there by Sabatino as they get it down to Melanson. Oh, nice.
Hands by Melanson. Great pass to Pimentel, but she could not finish underneath. Tough shot there by Melina.
Yeah, really nice positioning by Melina. Some great angles that they're taking here with the passing and getting the ball into the key. It's been actually like a clinic, really. Just have to put the ball in the hole.
So Royals working the ball around the perimeter. There's Donahue once again for the three. That's no good. Great job by Melanson. Great positioning for the rebound there by Melinda. Or Miranda, I should say.
Timeout, Somerville.
Timeout taken by Coach O'Halloran. 1 minute, 1 second remaining here in the first half. Somerville leading 18-11. Pimentel did not know a timeout was coming, so she was actually ready to go.
Yep. She just kept on playing.
Yeah, she was keeping on playing. There's that one of those finishes by Jemima Joseph, and Jen Cremoni with a great finish cutting to the basket.
Yeah, you can see it. They're just taking what they give you, and they've been giving you a lot. You have to take a little bit more, and you can see it. They're putting the ball when they're putting the ball on the ground. They're following it up with some great shots. They're just not going right yet. Keep it up. Keep up the pressure, as you've been seeing with the offensive. Being able to get it down low as fast as they've been able to do it. Keep that up. They don't have an answer for that right now.
Well, you see, and from every single one of those highlights, with the exception of one, you see the offensive plan of Coach O'Halloran in play, in action, because they're cutting to the basket, they're trying to find cutters to go to the basket, but they're also driving to the basket, and pretty much every single shot that they've had has been right around the basket, with the exception of Jemima's, long range or mid range jumper that she hit. You saw the replay on that as well. That's been pretty much the only outside shot that they've taken.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a great game plan that Coach O'Halloran's put forth here. I've liked what they've done, switching it up from zone, going up to the full court press. It's worked out beautifully for them so far. They just have to keep it up.
Cremoni gets the inbound. She tries to feed Destiny. Destiny tried to look to cut to the basket before she quite had the ball, and the ball will be tied up, and the Royals will take it on the alternating possession.
Stupid rule.
Dumbest rule ever.
Oh, man. I'm gonna write the mayor.
I'm sure he will be able to help.
Do you think Joe will be able to swing something for us?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
It's Georgetown with the ball now. Donnelly with the penetration towards the basket. Her first shot is up. It's no good, but she gets her own rebound. Second shot is no good as well. Batted around as McNeil tried the shot. It's knocked out of bounds off of the Highlanders. So the Royals will inbounds. 33 seconds left here in the half. As they get the ball right back to Kroll after the inbounds, and over the back is called against Maeve McNeil, because that's going to be her second foul. That's the 7th team foul against the Royals, so they will bring the ball down floor and shoot 1-and-1 for the Lady Highlanders for the remaining 29 seconds here of
Georgetown
the half.
foul number 3, Caitlin Donahue.
Yeah, so like we talked about, a lot of really good defense on both sides of the ball here. High tempo, high energy game. Everybody's playing out here as hard as they can, which is great to see.
Shot by Destiny is up. It's no good.
Yeah.
Great job there by Jen Cremoni, really showing a high IQ as she knocked the ball off of the Royals player before it went out of bounds. So the Highlanders maintain possession. Cremoni gets it down to Joseph down in the low block, and there is the foul once again. That one's going to go against number 14, Lila Kroll. It's going to be her second foul, the 8th team foul against the Royals. Jemima's at the line for 2.
Yeah, you can see it from Georgetown. They're trying to put a focus on Jemima and stopping Jemima right now. They've done a little double teaming down there on her when she gets the ball down in the low block. As you said, they weren't able to do it there, but Jemima has obviously caught the attention of the coach, and they're changing their game plan to try to deal with Jemima.
Yeah, they're trying to bracket her, it seems like, every single time down floor, get somebody on the high side as well as the low side.
Doesn't seem to be helping yet.
Second free throw is up, rolls around, no good. There's Cremoni with the big offensive rebound. Kicked out by Jemima, and we're going to get a 3-second call. So with 18.9 seconds left in the half, the Lady Highlanders turn it over. Sydney Rivella on the floor for the Lady Highlanders. As the Royals get the ball up floor, Kroll with it. She'll kick it out to Donnelly. Her shot is no good. Rebound, though, taken by Thompson, and she puts it up and in. 3 seconds left here in the half. Cremoni brings it up, feeds it off to Joseph. Joseph with the buzzer beater, and she beats the buzzer for 2.
Hot dang, man.
Big two-pointer there by Jemima Joseph to finish off the half.
Pretty play to end off a pretty half for the Somerville Highlanders. That was outstanding. Great teamwork all the way around. There's nothing really to complain about here besides the fact that we're not finishing on shots. But as you look at this pass during the replay, just great vision up the court. Look at that. She got it off in time.
Absolutely, she had no doubt about it. And Jen Cremoni, showed a lot of basketball IQ over in the corner when she knocked the ball off the Royal player going out of bounds, and showed it again right there, knowing exactly how much time was on the clock. She had the ability and the amount of time to get the pass off for the open shot. So we will go to halftime here with the Lady Highlanders leading by the score of 20-13 against the Georgetown Royals. You are watching Somerville Lady Highlanders basketball on Somerville Educational Channel 15. We are back here at Brune Fieldhouse, where the Lady Highlanders of Somerville lead the Royals of Georgetown by the score of 20-13 at the half. A 7-point lead for the Lady Highlanders at the half. They had an 11-point lead against this team at Georgetown in their first game of the year, and that one Georgetown was able to come back and cut it to a 1-point lead before an eventual 4-point win for the Lady Highlanders. So it'll be interesting to see what adjustments are made here at the half.
Yeah, absolutely. For Somerville, they really just have to keep up the pressure, keep doing what you're doing, and finish. That's the most important thing that we've got for the Highlanders right now. You're getting a lot of extra opportunities with some offensive rebounding, and also with all the turnovers that the defense is able to force. It's been a fantastic first half. They just got to get the ball in the hoop.
Yeah, they got to finish when they get around the hoop. Absolutely, as Jen Cremoni has it now for the Lady Highlanders as they start off with possession here. It's Cremoni on the right wing. Feeds it out to Pimentel, over to Destiny Augustine, down low into Jemima Joseph. Her turnaround shot is no good, defended by Maeve McNeil there. And the Royals of Georgetown come back the other direction. Jemima Joseph, the leading scorer in the contest with 11 points there in the first half. And frankly, she seemed to be the most effective finisher for the Lady Highlanders, as some of their other high scorers, Destiny Augustine with only 3 points in the first half. Backdoor pass there as they're able to find Brenna Donahue on the back door for the 2 points. It's a 20-15 lead now for the Lady Highlanders. Also, Melina Pimentel, another leading scorer for the Lady Highlanders throughout the season, only 2 points in the first half of play. It's Destiny looking at the three-pointer, kicks it off to Pimentel. Pimentel drives into the paint, as that one is going to be called a foul against the Royals.
Sticking with the game plan, like it.
Foul number 30,
get the ball,
McNeil.
dribble it into the key, either get a high percentage shot or get a foul.
It's the third personal foul against Maeve McNeil, first of the half against the Lady Royals. Pimentel's first shot is up, and it is good. We've seen Melina's game improve over the years definitively. You know, she leads with her left hand. She's normally a left-hand shot, but she's kind of varied that a little bit. And the one area where I know I've definitely seen the most improvement from Melina from last year to this year is at the foul line.
Yep.
She's hitting foul shots this year. And with her game, the way she plays her game, she gets a lot of foul shots. So that's an incredibly important improvement.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's really improved all the way around.
Yep.
I mean, her ball handling skills have been much better. Her vision. She's obviously the leader on this team.
Emma Dunleavy with the base drive there. We'll see who this foul goes against.
The other thing Melina's doing as well is just she's able to lead. And lead by example for the younger players. And again, let's talk about it. There's not too many upperclassmen for the Somerville Highlanders.
No doubt about it. As Dunleavy's shot is up, it's no good. Brenna Donahue fighting for the ball down on the floor. And we have a tied ball situation as Destiny was down there as well as Melina Pimentel fighting for that ball for the Lady Highlanders. On the alternating possession, the Royals will have the ball. As Donahue takes the shot, it is up and it is good. It's Brenna Donahue, 5 points for her here in the second half. 22-8 is the Somerville lead, and the turnover as it bounces off of Destiny's hands out of bounds. Only a 4-point lead now for the Highlanders.
Yeah, the Highlanders have to get back in sync here. They had something going. Halftime didn't really work for them. They had some nice momentum going into the half after the last second shot from Jemima. They got to get back in their game.
Some turnover there in the low post. Lady Highlanders come away with it. Destiny Augustine has it. Gets her pocket picked from behind, though, as Emma Dunleavy able to get that ball. They tried to get the ball back down to Dunleavy, but she lost it out of bounds on the errant pass, so ball will come back to the Highlanders.
Yeah, seeing a little more hustle, a little more vigor out of the Georgetown Royals right now coming out. Highlanders have to rise up and stem the tide here.
They also seem to have fallen back into a zone defense, a 3-2 zone it looks like. And the ball's out of bounds off of the Lady Highlanders as Jemima Joseph couldn't quite come away with it. Yeah, the 2-3 zone, the 3-2 zone I should say, seems to be frustrating the Highlanders right now, preventing those dribble penetrations that they were getting in the first half. Back the other direction, Georgetown with a three-pointer from the top of the key is no good for Donahue as Destiny comes away with it. She'll feed it forward to Pimentel. Pimentel with the shot, no good. That was one right-handed finish on that one, just couldn't quite spin it home. Back the other direction is Donahue, as Brenna Donahue drives into the paint, and she is fouled down low by Destiny Augustine. That's going to be Destiny's first. That's the second team foul on the Highlanders here in the second half.
Yeah, Sabatino had just stayed on her ground here as she was trying to get the ball, as Destiny was the one who was actually knocked down there. If Destiny had not gone up to try to get the block and had just tried to take the charge, I think she would have gotten it on that one. But, you know, hey, hindsight is 20/20 as Georgetown tries to get another free throw here.
First free throw for Brenna was no good. Second free throw for Donahue also was no good. And there's Jemima Joseph with the rebound. She feeds it forward all the way to Sabatino, but they will set their offense.
Yeah, nice hold there. There wasn't much cooking up front. Smart move by the upperclassmen.
Let's see how the Highlanders attack this zone. As Jemima comes out towards the foul line, they weren't able to get it to her. Tried to get it over to Cremoni on the right wing. Good anticipation there by Kroll. And the Royals have the opportunity to cut it to a 2 or a 1 point lead. As Kroll gets it at the foul line, she drives down and puts up the one-handed runner, and it is good. So a 2 point lead here for the Highlanders. They led by 7 at the half. Cut down to a 2 point lead here with 4.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, not the start to the second half that they were looking for, but they can't get frustrated here. They got to keep working the ball around and look for their shot.
Destiny Augustine's shot is up. It's no good. Rebound fought for, but the Royals come away with it. It's Caitlin Donahue with it now. Feeds it off to her sister Brenna. Down to Kroll in the right corner over to Dunleavy. Dunleavy with the ball will try to get it back out to Donahue. It's knocked out of bounds. And Sabatino with those active hands once again.
Keeping it up on defense. It might be frustrating in the offensive end, but it's good that it's not affecting their defensive work. You can see that they're staying active, hands are up. Got to keep making it tough for the Royals. And that's what the Highlanders have to keep doing until the ball starts falling on this end of things. They're just not getting the bounces right now coming out of the second half. It's tough. They weren't getting a lot of bounces in the first half, but it was enough. that they were able to build a big lead. They have to work. It's a game of runs. We know that. So they have to kind of withstand this one and come back with their own. And hopefully, Coach O'Halloran's got something in the huddle right now that'll get them kicked off here.
No doubt, hopefully so. Now, the change in the defensive philosophy of the Royals coming out here in the second half, I think that zone is causing some trouble to the Highlander offense. They're not getting that penetration that they had been getting earlier in the first half. One thing that I know Coach O'Halloran wants to do with this team, with a lot of speed and a lot of ball handling with this team, is to run the floor as much as possible. And one of the benefits of that is it prevents a team like Georgetown that's finding success using the zone. It prevents them from being able to set up in that zone on quick transition. So if the Lady Highlanders are able to move the ball quickly in transition coming out of this defensive possession, no matter the outcome of this possession, hopefully they'll find some success. So Donahue feeds it to Dunleavy. Back over to Donahue, this time Brenda Donahue. It's Dunleavy and Donahue play a little two-person game. There's Dunleavy towards the basket. And the foul is going to go against Melina Pimentel. She does not agree with that foul at all.
Yeah, shaking her head as he comes back here towards half court. But as we take a look at it,
Number 5, Melina Pimentel.
see if she has a case. I might have got her on the elbow.
Might have gotten her a little bit there. Seems a little touchy though. It's Pimentel's third personal foul as the ball bounces around but does not bounce home for Dunleavy. That's big with Melina with only 3, I should say big for Melina with 3 fouls. She's going to have to leave the game as Miranda Melanson checks in for the Highlanders.
Yeah, Coach O'Halloran's giving her a little bit of a pep talk. You can see that she's obviously frustrated headed to the end of the bench. She thought that call was a little ticky-tack, but you can't let it get in your head. They need Melina out there, and they need her focused.
Dunleavy makes 1 of 2. It's a 1-point Highlander lead as Cremoni has it. Feeds it off to Sabatino in the left corner. So they feed it back to Cremoni on the left wing. Bounce pass down to Melanson. Cutting towards the basket is Jemima. Trying to get it to her, but not quite able to get it as the Royals come away with the ball, and they're looking to take the lead with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Dunleavy running the point for Georgetown. Looks to cut into the paint. They do not choose to pass it to her as Kroll will get it on the give and go. Kicks it back out to the right wing shot for Donahue, Caitlin Donahue, and that is her third three-pointer of the contest, and now a 2-point lead for the Georgetown Royals.
Yeah, you can see the Royals come out this quarter with a, nice shot by Jemima, but it didn't go. And you can see it, they just came out here with a fire, new game plan, made some nice adjustments at halftime. Now Somerville's got to counterattack. They got to come out and refocus what they're doing, try to get back in this game and get back in the lead.
Absolutely, is Jemima at the line now. First shot is up and it's good as it rolls home.
A great way to catch up is when the clock is stopped, get them at the free throw line. We've seen that we can get this team into foul trouble. Maybe that's the way to do it.
Joseph's second shot is up. It's no good. Rebound fought for as the Royals come away with it. Royals with a 1-point lead, 24-23, 2:40 remaining in the third quarter. It's Donahue looking for help. She'll get it from Dunleavy. Gets the ball off to Kroll. Kroll looking for help now. Will feed it off to Donahue, who feeds it down to Brenna Donahue. Thompson with the ball now. Her shot is up. It's no good. Jemima Joseph comes away with the rebound. She's looking for some help, defended by Thompson there. Feeds it forward to Destiny Augustine. Destiny with the one-handed up and under. No good. Running back the other direction are the Royals as they're able to pick up the foul on Jemima Joseph, as Donahue was able to drive into the paint and pick up that foul. That's the second personal foul against Jemima, and the fourth team foul against the Lady Highlanders here in the second half.
Jemima did a good job of getting back here on defense and able to try to defense the shot.
Georgetown.
As Georgetown takes time out here and was get a look at it. That's only Jemima's second foul, so she's doing pretty well on that end of things. It's just about, I think, really down on the offensive end, it's really important that they try to work the ball down to the post right now. And it might be tough with the 3-2 zone, But Jemima was down there. She's shown that she can dominate. You just had to find a way to get the angles that they were getting in the first half to work in the second half here. And don't push. Don't rush it. You know you have an opportunity. You've already beaten this team once. You know what's worked. It worked in the first half. Try to get back on your game plan here. Don't let the fact that the balls aren't dropping and the shots aren't falling disrupt what you're doing. And if you play with a high emotional level like this right now and get frustrated, it's working against you. I think Coach Harmon's really got to settle them down in the huddle right now, have them come back out with a renewed focus.
Absolutely, and a renewed and subtly changed offensive game plan, because in the first half what they were able to do was dribble drive into the paint, and against a 3-2 zone, which the Royals are using here in the second half of play, that dribble penetration is not available to get into the lane, so they've got to use those passing lanes to get the ball down into the low block to Jemima and get those good looks. As Donahue makes her first free throw.
Another big thing here is ball security. It's gotten a little sloppy on the Highlander end as far as the passing not being as crisp in the first, as Jemima gets the nice rebound and dribbles up the court here.
Jemima running the floor there, kicks it off to Melanson, over to Destiny. Destiny looking down to Jemima. She's triple teamed down in the low block, and on the alternating possession, the Highlanders will maintain the ball on the tied ball situation.
Just an awesome roll.
Best rule ever.
I mean, really, we should get that arrow and give it the key to the city. I'm going to call the mayor.
I think you should do that.
See if Joe can help me out.
He will, I have no doubts. As Melanson with the shot from underneath, no good. And we have a travel there as Thompson is called for the travel. A little stutter step there as Jen Cremoni caused the action there, jumping on Thompson immediately after she got that rebound. So the Highlanders trailing by 2, 25-23, minute 45 left in the third quarter. Destiny trying to get the ball passed out to Cremoni at the top of the key. Instead, it's a turnover to Georgetown. They could not finish on a 2-on-1 situation, and Jemima comes away with it. And she is pushed as she was running down court near the out-of-bounds line. That's going to go against number 11, Thompson.
Georgetown foul number 11, Emma Thompson.
Yeah, as you see here, Jemima is able to bring the ball up, and it's just so great to have another ball handler, especially one with that height, because they don't want to get in her way.
And this time they get it down to her on the low block. She spins and puts up the shot and picks up the foul as Lila Kroll picks up her fourth personal foul.
Georgetown foul number 14,
that is
Lila Kroll.
The fourth team foul against the Georgetown here in the second half. Minute 25 remaining.
I like it. Last two offensive possessions, they try to work it down in the low block, and that last one where they work it down to Jemima, she's got that shot, she can do it.
Nice job at the free throw line as well for Jemima. She makes her first. Looking to tie it up here as we have some changes for Georgetown. As Maeve McNeil checks into the game. Jemima's second shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Caitlin Donahue. And the lane just wide open for Caitlin, but she could not finish as Jemima was able to get in there along with Destiny and get their hands in there. Ball passed over to Casey, who checked into the game for the Lady Highlanders. Up to Sabatino. Sabatino harried by Grace McDonald. Passed over to Destiny. Destiny's three-pointer is up, and it is good.
Yes, very nice shot from Destiny. She was able to set her feet, get the shot that she wanted, planted, and was able to bring it home. And a travel, ball going the other way.
Donahue called for the travel, so the Highlanders take the 2-point lead on the three-pointer by Destiny, and they now have the ball with 51 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play.
That's what I call a momentum swing. I think other people call it that too, but you know, I'm going to patent it.
I was going to say, you started that.
Oh yeah, that was all me.
Sabatino with the shot, no good.
Oh, Jemima!
Joseph got the ball up, but no call as she was being pulled to the ground. 30 seconds remaining as Donahue has it, one-on-one against Destiny. Destiny does a nice job defensively as Maeve McNeil gets hit in the nose and she feeds it off.
Ooh.
Jemima diving on the floor, but maybe McNeil comes away with it. McNeil puts it up and in. It's a tie ball game with 11 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 27-27 is your score.
Nice heart there from Maeve to be able to sit down there and get the rebound after getting smacked in the schnoz.
Mid-range, no good. So we go to the fourth quarter of play. 27-27 is your score. So the third quarter goes to the Royals, I think, in this situation, as they came out with that altered defense, got away from the man-to-man, went to the zone, seemed to really frustrate the Highlanders for at least the first half of the third quarter, but they found their way through it and began to really get back into this game and steal and at least get to the lead near the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, here as we take a look at the nice reset that we had and a nice deep shot from Destiny. I believe, nope, we're going to go to the Sabatino shot here first, and just great ball movement all the way around the key. You can see that they all try to work it around Jemima, and this is the scrum, the rugby scrum that we had down low, as everybody just kind of started diving for the ball. Both teams want this game. I mean, they both want to win, and we're sitting here going in the fourth quarter all timed up. It's going to be anybody's ball game. It's who's going to be able to convert, who's going to be able to finish. That's the most important.
So we move to the fourth quarter. And let's just play an 8-minute game now.
Yeah.
We're right back where we started, tied up. This time though, 27-27 is the score. 8 minutes remaining as we start the fourth quarter of play. Royals looking for their first win of the season. Lady Highlanders looking to sweep the season series against the Royals. So foul is going to be called. That's going to go against Casey. As Taylor picks that one up. That's her first of the contest. That's going to be the fifth team foul against the Highlanders here in the second half.
Yeah, Taylor trying to provide a spark off the bench, get this quarter rolling the right way with a defensive turnover, see if we can make that happen once again here off the reset.
Donahue gets it to McNeil. McNeil defended by Melanson. Nice job there by Melanson as Destiny comes away with the ball. She will drive down towards the right block. She puts up the jumper, no good. Fighting for the rebound, and McNeil comes away with it and feeds it off to Donahue.
Nice shot, just didn't fall. Keep that up. Get the ball, get the high percentage shots down low if you can, if you're the Highlanders.
Somerville defensively here, working more of a zone look. As the three-pointer is up, it's no good. Weak side rebound taken by Destiny. As she is triple teamed, she's going to dribble out of it though. As she dribbles past a fourth member of the Royals, she goes up for the basket against a fifth member of the Royals. So 5-on-1, and she comes away going to the foul line looking for two shots.
Some of the traveling fans from Georgetown did not like that call. We're looking for a charge, but Destiny showing her mettle by being able to bring it coast to coast up there and through the defense to get the shot off. Nice effort.
No doubt about it, is Destiny's first free throw is up and good. Got to see those free throws drop for the Lady Highlanders here in the fourth quarter as they take the lead now 28-27. Coach O'Halloran stealing some time here for Jemima Joseph as well as Melina Pimentel to be over on the bench. Two leading scorers for the team and stealing some minutes here. Melina in foul trouble with 3 fouls, Jemima with 2 fouls. So trying to steal some time here and a 1-point lead.
Yeah, you got some of the defensive hustlers off the bench in here right now. You got Taylor, Ivy Richardson, Sabatino, who we know is excellent on defense, and the stopper herself, Melanson, sorry, Melanson.
The shot is up. It is no good. Foul is going to be called against Taylor Casey, though. That's going to be her second foul of the contest. That's a 6th foul against the Lady Highlanders. So for the remainder of the game, the Royals will be shooting foul shots. It's Donahue at the line, 4-2. 1-point lead here for the Highlanders. First shot by Donahue is no good.
And you don't ever want to be in the bonus if you can help it this early, but if they're going to miss the shots, it's not that bad.
As Cremoni checking into the game. Didn't even note her absence as O'Halloran was really stealing some time for some of his lead line players. And Jemima back into the game now. As the rebound comes off, Melanson trying to get to it. She'll tip it away from the Royals player, but unfortunately out of bounds. So the Royals will keep possession down by 1, 28-27.
Smart play by Melanson knocking that out of bounds, just getting there, in there to disrupt that play because the spacing and the way that the Highlanders players were leaning, if they were able to corral that pass, it probably would have been easy bucking up the back end.
Georgetown with the ball now. As Zadina drives it towards the basket, she'll back out. Donahue feeds it off to McDonald. McDonald's shot is up. It's no good. Jemima Joseph there.
Nice. Ball goes off of Georgetown Royal. Jemima was completely out of position on that play. She was completely boxed out. Just went up and said, nope, I'm getting that ball. That's mine. And she did it.
Too much height right there and too much athleticism as well, something we've seen Jemima exude throughout the season so far. As Cremoni's bounce pass is kicked out of bounds by the Royals. Substitute coming in for the Royals is Nicole Donnelly. As one of the Donahues, Caitlin Donahue, takes a seat.
Up.
As Richardson gets the ball in the inbounds, she's tied up immediately. And on the alternating possession, Georgetown will have the ball.
As much as I love Joe, I think I have to go to my congressman because he hasn't gotten anything done since I started complaining about it, what, 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, 20 minutes ago. Long shot there by McDonald is no good. Joseph gets the rebound, feeds it to Sabatino out ahead. Sabatino trying to finish, no good. Back the other direction is McDonald. Down court, they have Donnelly. Donnelly with the ball, quickly back into position was Jen Cremoni. And a great job there by the Highlanders getting into position, but just barely off of Ivy Richardson's fingertips, out of bounds. So the Royals will inbounds from underneath the basket.
Yeah, Cremoni with the great awareness of where she was in the court and where the ball was. By having her hands up, she was completely beat down, but she had her hands up and forced the pass around her, was able to get back.
This Donnelly shot, it's no good. There's Pimentel back into the game, and she has perfect position and a rebound. Cremoni now will run the offense. 5.5 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders leading by 1, 28-27. They get it down to Joseph on the low block. And we're going to get this foul called against Joseph.
Foul number 3, Jemima Joseph.
Came in with the elbow, and that's going to be her third personal foul.
Yeah, you can't swing that elbow.
Let's see here.
Nope.
Right as she was spinning around there, she led with the elbow. Donnelly's shot is up, it's no good. Joseph gets the rebound. Running the floor is Jemima Joseph. Highlanders will slow it down and set their offense as Cremoni feeds it off to Pimentel on the right wing. Pimentel looking to penetrate, but instead kick it off to Sabatino. Sabatino's two-point attempt is no good off the front rim. And back the other direction quickly is Donnelly. And there's going to be a foul picked up by Sabatino, it looks like.
Somerville foul number 31, Emily Sabatino.
That's her first personal is what they have it for up on the scoreboard. I have it as her second personal, but either way, it's the 8th team foul against the Highlanders.
I trust you, sir.
Thank you very much.
I mean,
Sydney Ravella has checked into the game for the Highlanders. Free throw is up, it's no good on the front end of the 1-and-1. Rebound taken by Melina Pimentel. She's trapped in the corner, but is able to get it out to Destiny. Destiny down floor. Kind of lost control of the ball, though, and it's stolen away by Donahue as the Royals back the other direction.
yeah, a little too much dribbling right there. She had a couple of open teammates. As they get the block, hopefully they can convert it better at this end.
Ravella down floor, and she's going to get called for the travel as she stutter stepped, picking up her dribble.
Yeah, she picked up her dribble looking to see if she could move the ball up the court with the pass. Unfortunately, couldn't get it out from where she wanted to. Ooh, air ball.
Long shot, no good by Donnelly there. Checking into the game now is Lila Kroll. Kroll has 4 fouls against her right now, number 14 for the Royals. So when we're back from this timeout, that's something to look at, as Jemima was able to draw many fouls from her earlier in this game.
Yeah, good point. And trying to get her out of the game would be a big, big win for the Highlanders. At this point, getting the ball down low has to be the emphasis right now. You've seen that they can't really handle you down low. They're either going to foul you or you're going to get a high percentage shot. And as much as I love Emily and what she's been able to do during this game in that last possession that the Highlanders had before the timeout, she decided to take a shot. Same thing with Destiny. You can't be playing hero ball right now. You know that you can space the ball out against this defense and try to pound it down low. Just don't try to do everything yourself.
Yeah.
That's the key right now. Rely on your teammates. work it in. You were doing that in the first half. You were making some great crisp passes. I know you're tired. I know it's the fourth quarter. I know you only have 4 minutes left, but it's really, really important for the Lady Highlanders to stick to the game plan and secure the ball as best they can.
I am absolutely sure that that echoes exactly what Coach O'Halloran was saying to the Highlanders during that timeout. 4:20 remaining in the game. Highlanders leading by 1 with the ball as Jen Cremoni has it, feeds it over to Melina Pimentel. Melina into the paint and finishes.
Oh, that was pretty. That was so pretty.
3-point lead now for the Highlanders as the Royals have it. McDonald feeds it off to Donahue. They get it to Donnelly over to Kroll. Working it around the perimeter. McDonald will get called for the double dribble as she picked up her dribble and then continued to dribble. Sabatino is going to check in the game for Ravella.
Nice play. Nice couple set of possessions there, both on the offensive and the defensive end for the Highlanders. Stick with that, keep it up, and you might have a win in your back pocket at the end of this game.
3-point lead for the Lady Highlanders. As Pimentel tried to get the ball down to Sabatino, but blocked on the pass there. As Donnelly now has it for the Royals. Donahue has the ball, feeding it over, looking to Kroll. Kroll defended by Destiny there. Wasn't really able to get to that pass as she had to lead her quite a bit because of Destiny's defense and off the fingertips of Kroll out of bounds. So after the turnover, Lady Highlanders will have it. Leading by 3 here, 30-27. 3:15 left in the game. As Pimentel has it on the right wing, she's directing traffic. Joseph in the right corner, up to Cremoni at the top of the key, over to Sabatino on the weak side. As Destiny drives it into the paint, didn't quite have the passing lane there, as Donnelly able to keep those hands active and up high, stealing the ball away. Donahue with the baseline drive, she's fouled by Cremoni. That's going to be Jen's second personal foul, I believe.
As we see Coach O'Halloran shouting out instructions, I'm sure one of them that he wants to shout out right now is don't make the difficult pass, make the easy pass. One of the things that you have to do out on the court, especially with 3 minutes left, and getting down into crunch time, is possessions become so much more important, and making sure that you take care of the ball and getting the most shots that you can is paramount right now. And they did a nice job working the ball around the key a couple of times there in that last possession. They just have to move the ball around, find the open player, and then drive in and try to score it in the paint.
Well, Destiny, and we talked about it earlier, Destiny sometimes falls back onto hero ball.
Yep.
Just the exact opposite in that situation as she penetrated into the paint. It looked to me, and I had kind of a direct line at it from our broadcasting spot here at half court. I was able to see directly if she had actually maybe dribbled the ball one more time, gotten another step into the paint so that defense collapsed just a little bit more towards her, that pass would have been there. I think she tried to force that pass a little bit early. I have no doubt that Coach O'Halloran's been talking to her about not trying the hero ball, instead trying to find her teammates near the basket and make that critical pass. Looked like that's exactly what she was trying to do, just trying to do it a little early.
Yeah, and I think that that's growing pains as we look at this is only her 4th game with the varsity squad.
Yep.
And just trying to find her footing and where she fits in with the team. She's got to rely on her teammates, who she doesn't know that well yet.
Boy, foul shots still a problem for Georgetown as they shot 48% from the line in their loss to the Lady Highlanders earlier this season. The front end of the one-on-one was missed by Caitlin Donahue as the Lady Highlanders, though, turn it over after Pimentel had taken the rebound. So Georgetown back the other direction. Kroll in the paint. She's forced to adjust her shot by Jemima. And the Lady Highlanders come away with it. 2.5 minutes remain in the game. Highlanders leading by 3 as Cremoni calls out the signals.
It seems like the Highlanders are settling for jump shots lately. They really need to force the ball in. They haven't gotten a foul against Georgetown lately. They need to get one in there.
There's a jumper right there. Destiny takes the long-range three-pointer.
Nice.
No good. Jen Cremoni fighting for the rebound, steals it away from 2 Royals. Sabatino into the paint. Her shot is no good, though. So the Royals have the ball with 2 minutes left. They're trailing by 3. Entry pass to Kroll. kicks it back out to Donahue. Donahue's three-pointer for the tie is no good off the front of the rim. Donahue back to Kroll, kicks it out to Dunleavy. Dunleavy's shot is up, it's no good. Ball tipped by Jen Cremoni back over to Destiny Augustine. Destiny passes up the long pass down to Pimentel, feeds it off to Cremoni, who finds Sabatino. Sabatino drives the baseline, no good. The Royals come away with the ball. As Donahue has it, stolen by Pimentel. Pimentel back the other direction, will go up for the shot. It rolls. Does not quite drop, but she does draw the foul.
As we have a little bit of confusion as to who's going to
Georgetown
be taking
foul
the shot.
number 12, Brenna Donahue.
Melina, look at this. Look at this. This is just outstanding play from the captain right here. Able to get the turnover on defense with the hustle. Goes up with the shot. Almost gets it to drop, too. And what did she do? She got the ball in the paint.
So free throw is up, and it is good. Incredibly important free throws here. And we talked about it. We touched on it earlier in the game. One of the very most improved aspects of Melina's game is here at the foul line, and we're seeing it here. Second shot is up. It's no good. I tried my best to jinx her there. And
I know. I was about to smack you.
I understand that, but she is beyond jinxing it.
Melina!
Defense by Melina Pimentel as she beats Dunleavy to the ball, but knocks it out of bounds. So the Royals maintain possession. 5-point lead for the Lady Highlanders. 1:24 remaining in the game. Very active defense here for the Highlanders.
Perfect. Exactly what you want to see from your captain right there. Some nice hustle. Lead your team by example. Help them close out this game.
Donahue has it, feeds it off to her sister Brenna. Brenna's three-point attempt is no good. Destiny comes away with the big rebound there. 1:05 remaining in the game. 5-point lead for the Lady Highlanders.
Yes, excellent ball security right now. Move the ball around, get it to your ball handlers. Here we go, Melina.
Pimentel. No good. There's Joseph with the putback. No good. There's Cremoni with the rebound. Back to Pimentel. She puts it up and hits it home for the Highlanders.
There we go. Little Captain Clutch. What's up?
7-point lead now for the Highlanders. 34-27. Pimentel almost stole that ball away from Dunleavy.
The captain's putting on a clinic out here.
Timeout, Somerville.
Wow.
Great play there. Great, just phenomenal action out there. Melina Pimentel with 3 fouls, just active on all sides, every single areas of the floor.
I don't care if you're a coach, you're a parent, or even if you're just a passerby. That was some excellent clutch late in the game play from the Lady Highlanders, especially from their captain, Melina Pimentel. Leading by example, getting out there, hustling, diving for balls, getting offensive rebounds, throwing the ball up, getting the points that she needs, and she's hit all her free throws. I mean, it's a 5-star fourth quarter for Melina Pimentel.
Now Pimentel 4 for 4 from the line. She had 6 points through 3 quarters. She's had 6 points here in the fourth quarter, and all 6 of those points have come in the last 5 minutes here. Just crunch time, and Pimentel just showing what she can do during crunch time.
Excellent. You can't sing her praises enough in what she's been able to do. She's taken over this game right now. I think that the Highlanders have to try to follow her lead here and close out this game. You got 40 seconds, just play some defense.
40.9 seconds left as the Royals will inbounds. Donahue has it, Dunleavy with it now, 36 seconds, they're down by 7, they need to get the ball up. Kroll will dribble into Joseph, and that's going to be the 4th personal foul against Jemima Joseph.
Foul number 3, Jemima Joseph.
Yeah, you'd much rather not see a foul there, but that's okay. You don't want to give them a chance to put points on the scoreboard with the clock not moving. We got 32.6 seconds left here. Let's hope that we can see them bleed a little bit more out of the clock when they get the ball back.
Zadino's first shot is up, and it's good. That's the first free throw that Georgetown has made here in the fourth quarter. They were 0 for 4 from the line up until then.
It's a completely different game if they make their free throws.
Absolutely it is, and honestly, their first matchup earlier this season was the exact same thing. As Zadina's second shot is no good, as Joseph gets the rebound, and she is fouled immediately with 29.5 seconds remaining on the clock. Free throws are going to be important down the stretch as the Highlanders are in the bonus. The Royals are in the double bonus, so the Royals will go to the line shooting 2 on any fouls. The Highlanders will go to the line shooting 1-1 on any fouls, and that is exactly what Jemima Joseph is at the line to do here with the 6-point lead.
Yeah, the charity stripe is going to make all the difference here at the end of the game.
First shot is up for Joseph. It's no good. Cremoni over fighting for the rebound, defended by 2 Royals, and she's going to get fouled. An excellent job by Jen Cremoni as she's able to get the rebound, chase it down in the corner. She's defended by 2 Royals, somehow comes away getting fouled.
Yeah, she must have gotten sick of us talking and keeping so much praise on the other captain. She was like, hey, what about me? Oh, I guess I have to go out here and make a show for old Todd and Braden. Old Todd, you're old Todd.
I'm old Todd.
Yeah.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Just, I wanted to clarify for anybody at home, if there was a young Todd that's sitting next to you on your couch right now, I'm referring to
the old Todd sitting next to you.
Yeah, that fella.
You know, back when I was a kid, we made our free throws.
Here we go.
Just like Jen Cremoni just did, the front end of the 1-1, and she hits the second shot there of the 1-1, giving the 8-point lead to the Highlanders. 23 seconds remaining, and Donahue falls down. Not able to do anything with the ball. Back the other direction, Melina Pimentel. Her shot is up, and it is good.
There we go.
10-point lead now for the Highlanders. 10 seconds remaining in the game.
Dare I say dagger?
I think you could be correct, as Dunleavy's shot is errant. Jemima Joseph comes away with the rebound, and that will do it from Brune Fieldhouse. As the Lady Highlanders come away with the 10-point victory by the score of 38-28. The Lady Highlanders will move their record to 3-2, a winning record for the Lady Highlanders right now. Georgetown still looking for their first win of the season, but a tremendous job tonight for the Lady Highlanders in a very close game.
You know what we got? We got ourselves a winning streak.
That's exactly correct.
Hey, what's going on?
2 is a streak.
Hey, yes, I'm very, very, very excited about that. And they should be excited about the way that they played too. It was unbelievable all the way through in that fourth quarter from the captains that you saw, Jen Cremoni and especially Melina Pimentel. If we were going to give an MVP for the game, it's got to go to Melina because she closed that game out almost single-handedly. Not to take anything away from the other Highlanders, but she did a fantastic job on both ends of the court. And I just can't say enough about it. That's a great team win for everybody involved. Even if you didn't see her score that much in the first half, she only had 2 points, right?
Yep.
In the first. She came back with a vengeance and made sure that they left here with the W.
Absolutely, she did. There's no doubt about it. If we look over the scoring, Melina Pimentel was the second highest scorer in the game. The leading scorer in the game, Jemima Joseph, spent that entire first half, specifically the second quarter, dominating in the low block with 11 points there in the second quarter of play. But Melina Pimentel, at the very end of the game, the crunch time, those last 4 minutes of the game, she put 8 points up in the last 4 minutes of this game. She led it on the defensive end with many, many steals, and just was a phenomenal leader during that time. So the leadership of the Lady Highlanders coming through. Pimentel finishing with 12 points on the contest. Destiny Augustine comes away with 7 points today. Jen Cremoni with 4 points, and let's see here, Emily Sabatino with 2 points tonight as well. So the Lady Highlanders come away with a big 38-28 victory against the Georgetown Royals. That means they've swept Georgetown on the season. So they're 2-0 against Georgetown for the year.
Hey!
Undefeated.
Well, hey, see, that's all we can ask for, really.
And on top of that, Braden, as you pointed out, we have a streak.
We have a streak going right now, and I'm not going to steal your bit and try to jinx them as hard as I can. All right. So why don't you settle down?
She made those foul shots.
She did, but despite you and your best effort.
I was unable to jinx Melina.
Yeah, I'll work on him, folks. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, but it's true. Melina just absolutely took over the game there in the fourth quarter and the crunch time, and it's great to have a leader like that for the Highlanders in a close game like this, making it happen.
What you're seeing growth throughout the entire roster, 1 through 11. You're seeing everybody play. Everybody's gotten better.
Yep.
I mean, you're looking. Nobody has regressed at this point. Everybody's playing well, playing together, and it's only going to get better from here. Absolutely,
it will, and we will be here at Brune Fieldhouse throughout the remainder of the season to bring you Lady Highlanders action here on Somerville Educational Channel 15. It's so exciting to be here for another victory. We have a winning record, 3-2 record now for the Lady Highlanders, as they will move on to face Malden at Malden on Friday. So here, after a 38-28 victory, the Lady Highlanders come away with the win. For Braden Moriarty, I'm Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Lady Highlanders basketball on Somerville Educational Channel 15.